Another Fox News alert, this one back here at home. This one an election alert. Most polls in Georgia's suburban Atlanta 6th district will close in about 1 hour. Karen Handel is trying to hold on to the traditionally Republican seat vacated by the president's new Health and Human Services Secretary, Tom Price. Democrat Jon Ossoff, boosted by millions of dollars in out-of-state donations, is threatening to pull off an upset that could have repercussions here in Washington and possibly set the table for 2018 races to come. We have Fox team coverage on this tonight. Kevin Cork's at the White House with what's at stake for the Trump administration in Georgia tonight. First up, correspondent Jonathan Serrie in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Good evening, Jonathan.
Good evening, Brett. Most polls will be closing at 7 o'clock. However, this afternoon, a judge ordered 2 voting locations in DeKalb County to remain open until 7:30 because of technical problems with the voting machines in this high-profile election. With campaign spending topping $50 million, the most expensive U.S. House race in history, Georgia's 6th congressional district is considered a must-win by both Republicans and Democrats.
Analysts from both parties say it's basically going to be a coin flip at this point. They say it's that close.
A big change for a district that has favored establishment Republicans for nearly 4 decades, electing the likes of former House Speaker Newt Gingrich and current Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price, who won the district with more than 60% of the vote. But Democrats see an opportunity. In November, President Trump carried this district by a narrow 1.5% margin.
There are no margins to give here. We don't have 20 points to play with. We have 1.5% to play with. And we saw many precincts where Trump won by a hair. In November, Ossoff won with that outright majority in the first round of this voting.
I'm Jon Ossoff, and both parties in Washington waste too much of your money.
Former congressional staffer Jon Ossoff hopes to appeal to moderate Republicans and independents, but Karen Handel and outside conservative groups are trying to tie the Democrat to the liberal wing of his party.
We can defeat Ossoff and the childish radicals.
Handel, Georgia's former Secretary of State, is getting support from House Majority Whip Steve Scalise, who survived a gunshot in last week's attack on the Republican congressional baseball team. The Louisiana congressman tweeting, "Karen Handel is a great candidate and Team Scalise is pulling for her." But Democrats see this Georgia district as their best opportunity to take a seat from the GOP in the 5 special elections to fill congressional vacancies created by Trump appointees.
A win in the 6th district will show that people will elect a moderate Democrat like Jon Ossoff.
And voter turnout is reaching record numbers, and with all the money and national media attention, one Republican strategist jokes this is the closest Georgia comes to feeling like New Hampshire. Brett?
Jonathan Serrie in Sandy Springs. Jonathan, thank you.